Hi, I'm Tommy Moore from the Bartitsu Lab, and today I've got one question. How many weapons do you currently see on me? Assuming you've got 2 or 3 seconds to judge before you act in a self-defense scenario. Think you've made your judgment? Well, I'd like you to see how many weapons that you could typically hide on a human before you start to realise that human might be armed. If you look at me, there's nothing massively that gives away the fact that I am heavily armed right now. I can move my arms, move my legs, I'm not wearing anything particularly tactical, I've got no holsters, I've got nothing, I'm not wearing anything particularly out of the ordinary. So I could be any man, anywhere, absolutely doing anything in the world. And if you and I end up in a violent confrontation, you wouldn't be blamed for thinking that I have got no weapons on me. But that is where you must always think weapon first, because that was your first and could be your final mistake in self-defense. So let's count down some of the weapons that you didn't see on me. Now, I'll start with some of the obvious ones. Those that have got a relatively canny eye for it might have noticed this on my hip. So here, I've got a weighted kosh. Boom. It's full of coins. It's very heavy. It really hurts. It's made of leather. Most people think of this just as a purse. On my hand, and you might not have noticed it because I was gesturing, I've got a mini duster here. So again, I can put this on any number of fingers. It gives me extra pop in my punches. If you get hit with the mini duster on, you know about it. Okay, some of the less obvious ones now. So in my pocket that you saw absolutely no silhouette for whatsoever, a blackjack, a kosh. Again, really hurts. Can take you out the game very fast, a lot faster than a punch will. Lead-weighted kosh. Okay, we start to move through. I'm not wearing a belt, but what I do have is a waistband. And in my waistband is a flick knife. A flick knife that will end your fight with me very quickly. Again, many of you will not have seen that at all in the shape, in the silhouette, any of the lines. You would have not known that I'm armed in any particular way. Bear in mind, as soon as I pop this flick knife out, I'm then very heavily armed. Okay, and then we start to move through. Right, what else do I have on my person? Oh, wait there, a garrote. I have an entire garrote behind my back with which to strangle you. It's also got serrated blades, okay? This is not good. You do not want this. Okay, what else do I have on me? Ooh. Oh, wait there, I'm just packing an entire machete, okay? And this is me carrying probably half the things I could carry without you noticing I'm carrying anything. So bear in mind the sheer volume of nasty, horrible implements, both self-defense weapons, weapons of design, weapons of intent, like this machete. You know, I'm carrying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weapons, okay? And most of you would have saw nothing, or it would have taken you a long time to clock them. And in that time, I could have stuck 4 of them in you. Oh wait, there's one more. In my sock, just an extra knife, just for fun. So always bear in mind that when you think an opponent is unarmed, you absolutely need to assume the contrary until you can be 100% clear. And being 100% clear is very hard to do. So again, make sure you're checking people for potential weapons. Even if you're happy with that check, think weapon first, because it's very easy for a normal person to carry a fuck ton of weapons and you don't even know about it. Train for weapons, prepare for them, and be vigilant against them. That's some advice for you from the Bartitsu Lab.